Health Hits Experience, the beloved 90s Super Bowl commercial. I'm the librarian, Brittany Lee, and welcome to the show. I am having to deal with toddlers today who don't want to sit next to each other, apparently. So this is they're not on you. The cameras aren't on you. They're on me because I'm the beloved Super Bowl commercial.
want you to see my offended face.
I'm not looking at you at all. I'm looking at our audience, whom I love and adore. Thank you for being here. It's time to rock and roll. Does anyone have anything they'd like to say before I start speaking? Great. Okay.
Nope. Elephant.
Elephant.
All right, that's the secret code word. If you're watching this live, put it in the chat, and you'll receive a pack of stickers in the mail.
Don't
I
tell
have
them.
enough.
Oh, okay. Well, send us your address in
yeah.
Twitch chat.
No, wait, hang on. Don't dox yourself.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't dox
I just think it's a
yourself.
great idea. We need to send you packages.
But speaking of things, just real quick, these earrings made by our beloved Gabby. And Gabby, please put your shop in the Discord so that people can go and buy earrings from you as well. I hope she's in the chat right now. I have actually no idea, but it'll be in the Discord at some point.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Okay, that's all I had to say. So here's where we find ourselves. Mm-hmm. Everybody reunited last session.
And it feels so good.
And I don't know, you guys had a little bit of tension. It's a little rough.
A little bit of
tension. Don't look so offended, Tenerife. You got No back. You adopted Blink. You killed a guy. You had already done that. You stuffed a guy in a bag.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you drained Myra of her imagination. And you went back to Blink's house and did a little costume montage. That was the last couple of things we did.
Yeah.
And so you decided to all head out with Blink, with Baby No, with all of you in tow in your new shiny outfits, and head out towards the exit to Cirque. That was the original plan that kind of got a little sidetracked on purpose. And that's where we find ourselves now. We're walking, we're going, we're moving. Talking? I don't know, perhaps. It seems like there's a bit of tension.
Dead silence.
Yeah, a little awkward. And it's not a short journey. The Clock Underground is large. It's a city, and the exit out to Cirque is far away. Kind of suburb adjacent, if we will, of you come out of the city and now you have to walk a little bit and get further away from civilization into this area. And as you are walking, it starts to feel odd as you're moving. I don't know if you've ever experienced anything like this before. Perhaps there have been some close calls, but the walls around you begin to move. The ground beneath you ripples in small waves that turn into big waves. And time and space around you start to warp. It looks odd. Things are rippling with imagination magic. And then all at once, everything starts to feel like it is moving upwards. Now, my guess here would be somebody grabs onto something. Everybody grabs onto someone, everybody grabs onto whatever they can. And it feels as though the entire city itself is being ripped from the ground. And you can see more and more of things starting to come together. Reality almost begin to collapse a little bit. We're not talking too much sci-fi here, but the underground has been expanded from underneath the clock tower, and the clock tower is being moved. And it is no longer tethered to that reality. You are holding on to what you can next to each other, in one group, and the underside of the tower begins to lift up. And with this, you are able to tell that the readers are doing something. And perhaps some of you have known about this event, something that has happened like this in the past. The catalog caves would have been the last big thing that had been moved in the library. And as you move with the tower itself, you can see fairies moving around you in a way that you're not sure if they're actually there or not. There are fairies below you, and with one big movement, everybody is flung into space. The clock tower has been officially moved from its spot. Now, here's where we find ourselves. If you want to roll to hold on to somebody, you're gonna have to hit a 4. And tell me.
What am I rolling? Athletics?
Athletics or physique, I'll take either.
Okay, so I've got
You're good at that.
+2 total.
That's a.
it's a 6 total for holding on.
Okay, great. That's a 2. So a two of success. So
Yeah.
yep, absolutely.
I rolled a 2 total. That's not good.
You can take a success at a serious cost if you like.
Given the severity of the situation, seems like might not be a bad idea.
We'll get into that one. We'll come back to what that means. Again, you don't have to hold on to each other or
no, no.
anything.
Well, I grabbed 2 right away.
Yeah.
Great.
No.
Oh, jeez.
3. I got 3.
Okay. So again, success at a serious cost if you like. Otherwise, you're by yourself.
Solo.
Solo.
Yeah.
Tenerife solo. Great.
Athletics, that's going to be a total of 3.
Okay, so it's a 4. So again, do you want to take a success at a cost, or you want to let it be solo?
We will take the success at a cost.
Okay, cool. We'll come back to what that means.
Grabbing baby.
Someone got that.
Okay. What did you rolled a 6?
I rolled a 6.
So yeah, I'll let you have that. I have lost so many things. I'm so sorry. I hate to
Oh no.
stop the flow, but I cannot operate anything right
We
now.
just lost the clock tower, so.
You did just lose the clock
Like,
tower.
we understand.
There's
Yeah,
a
it's-
lot
it's-
of,
it's
there's
thematic.
there's a lot of things that are happening right now.
It's very
Okay.
fitting.
Can someone roll me a set of dice, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
That's a
0.
true neutral. Yeah.
Okay, great. So Blink rolled a 0 as well.
Oh great.
There we go. Thank
You
you.
can fly at least.
Blink?
Blink cannot
The
fly.
mouse?
I was thinking of no.
No,
Blink
it does
can't
have
do
wings.
shit.
No. Okay. Okay.
Yes, and
Would I?
Rod was like, oh wait, I'm wrong, and that's
tried
bad.
to tell Blank.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So you're taking at a cost and you're taking at a cost. Okay. So as you fly through the air,
But I-
you notice 2 things. 1, there are other fairies being flung through the air as well. The entirety of the underground is being uprooted. It is chaos. If you look down and see, it is just complete and utter chaos. Where people are going, what is happening, hard to tell. The second thing you notice is that you are flying directly across the library, and your arc is probably going to land you in imagination.
Well, that's what we're trying to get to anyway.
You
You say
while
this as you're
spinning.
flying through the air. Whee! Oh, that's where we were going. Okay.
So that's what it's like being hit with your sword, Broker!
Flying through the air.
Okay. As you're flying through the air. Okay.
Well,
Here is how this next bit goes. It's an 8 for a landing.
Ooh.
You were picked up by readers and flung across
Yeah,
the
no.
entire library. None of you have wings.
Nope.
It is an 8 for a landing. This is the great time to invoke things. It's a great time to use your skills that you have. I will take any skill for this landing, but you have to argue your point for this. Also, you have a cost and you have a cost.
Yep.
So if you want to make that cost, you just biff the landing. Great. You are going to land separately from these folks.
Okay.
And also so is Blink.
All right.
So.
Okay. Well, that was fantastic.
So that's gonna be a +3, so that's a 7, and then I'm gonna use my leap of faith stunt, +2 to athletics when leaping and landing, regardless of terrain.
Okay. So that gives you a 9?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, this is gonna go badly. Really badly. Yes. So I rolled a total of, this is athletics, total of 0.
Okay. So
And I don't think I have a single ability I can use that would possibly help me here.
I will allow you to invoke Imagination Runs Wild if you want to try to do some kind of magic. I won't apply the cost to this if you want to invoke something. I will say, so let me just say this. You don't necessarily have to succeed at this, but if you want to reduce your shift damage, because 8 is a life-changing injury.
Correct.
So if you want to reduce that to a 6.
I don't have anything that I could do other than that, so I think the only real options would be to attempt to utilize magic in some way.
Yeah, I'll let you, again, that gives you a shift of 6, so that will be
Yes.
your severe consequence.
Yeah, that's really bad.
But I'll let you name it whatever you want to name it.
Give me a sec to think it over while you
Yeah, of course.
determine everyone
but make
else's
sure you
horrible
spend a
fate.
spend
I
a
have-
fate point for
Yes.
I have leap into action as an aspect too to help others if needed.
this. Well, you might want to wait and see what's happening
Yeah,
over
that's
here.
that's just like I'm gonna wait on that, but I have that in my back pocket.
Well, that was crap. What the fuck? Okay. I got 2. I got a 2.
You got a 2. Okay,
Yeah.
so shift of 6. If you want to invoke anything to bring that up.
Let's invoke had a circus phase. So even though
Yeah,
it's
you can do like a
disoriented, they're
Cool
they're
tumble.
they can
Yeah.
in there.
Okay, so that gives you a shift of 4.
Okay.
So that will be your moderate consequence.
All right.
So I'll come back to you on what that looks like.
Okay.
That would be a 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna reroll.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to.
So that's a 3.
Okay. So 5. So that would still be that would be 6.
I can take physical stress for this. I can check off. Like I
Do you have a 6 stress?
No, I have a 4 stress. Oh, you can't break it up.
No,
You
it's
gotta
got to
take
be
a
the
6,
higher
whole
of
thing.
the So if it's a 5, you got to take it as a 6. Yeah.
I have the leap into action aspect again.
I mean, you 3 are together.
Yeah.
So if you want, go for it. You got fate points to burn.
Which one of you was worse?
I had like a -6.
Yeah, I'm going to use the leap into action then to help. I don't know how.
You can do hack and slash. Broker's done.
Broker's done?
Finished. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I'll help hack then. I don't exactly know how that would for the aspect. Would that just be +2? Like,
I hold
2
that because I
would-
feel like I don't feel like I quite know mechanically how to make that work.
Okay.
Because I feel like because it is specifically for hack and slash taking that damage.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well,
quite sure.
if it takes my 3 and gives me a +2, that would make it a 5, which means I only missed by 3 shifts, right?
Yeah. All right, I'll allow that. And then what's your serious cost? And also, what's your serious cost?
Well, then I'm at a 3. Can I take that as 3 physical stress? For 3 physical stress box, or
Do you have a 3?
I have 4 physical stress.
Oh, hell yeah. Go for it.
All right.
Yeah. But you do have a
Yep.
serious cost from the initial
Yes.
fling.
Right.
So what do you want that to be?
I tried.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be a physical or
About-
consequence. Like the serious cost can be
How
something.
about lost my pike? My pike is gone.
Oh, yeah. I love that. Okay.
Because 2 would land, see these 2, and immediately jump up with the grappling hook to try to catch
Sure.
someone.
Okay. So you have a serious cost, and then what's your consequence? Tell me both of those things.
So, because I got a severe one, so we're talking life-changing thing.
Life-changing's 8. Life-changing changes your whole character.
Yeah,
6 is very, like, dire, but not
6 is like,
life-changing.
you need to go to the ER.
Yeah.
So,
8 is like your
is like-
entire everything has
Yeah.
changed.
Like
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like you lost a leg or something.
Yeah. 8 is the secret option you can only use once that, like, changes the entirety of your
like
character.
it takes one of your aspects. It
But
takes
six,
Yeah.
is, 6 is right up there.
Right, and I don't know if it's maybe it's just because I was thinking about it from the last few sessions, but I feel like an injury this severe, something going very, very wrong by using magic to try to help dampen my fall is probably going to cause some pretty notable toll. Like I said, maybe it's just because I was thinking about it because the last couple sessions when I got that concussion. But I feel like I wrote it down and showed it to Liz. She gave me a very upset look, but I wrote total memory loss.
yes, that was.
It's like just a hair. That's like 8. I feel like that's an 8. Can we give you something that's like a little, just like a hair less than that?
Yeah. Well, I think maybe in this case, we can say severance from imagination.
Okay. So you just can't use it
No
anymore.
longer have access.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
I was never good at it anyways.
Yeah, it's not like it was useful to you, but
Sucks to not have it.
yeah, like you were using it. Okay. So and then what's your serious cost from the initial grab?
Right. Yes, I forgot. I have a second serious
Yeah.
cost.
Again, doesn't have to necessarily like we said with the losing the pike, like something that just affects you long term, longish term.
Oh man, you already said the pike thing. Damn it.
really
I was
like
I was looking at my paperclip like, oh, I don't want to. I was like, well, I don't want to.
That's up to you. I mean, losing things, I think, being flung midair totally makes sense. That's up to you of whether or not that's something you want to try. You could also, we can, if you wanted to take mild, because again, like this, a serious cost isn't a severe consequence. Those are not the same.
Right.
But if you want to take something on as an additional consequence, you can. That's kind of the easy solution here.
Right. Yeah. Sorry. I'm so not ready for this.
I specifically came to you hat in hand and said, I want to inflict damage.
No, no,
And
no, no, no,
and everyone was like,
It's
"Hey,
good. It's
great."
good. It's
And
good.
I
I
was
didn't.
like,
I didn't expect uprooting of the clock tower. I'm sorry.
Expect the unexpected.
I think I probably.
No one think of the poor spider?
I was thinking of the spider this whole time.
I was thinking of the
I'm
spider, and I
thinking
was
of
like,
a certain
shit.
someone who's trapped. You're not going to think about that.
I think I lost my bag of stuff.
Okay.
You just got the bag of stuff.
Yeah. All I have is like
Oh no, the Beatles.
my nice outfit.
Oh,
and that's it.
We lost the stuff on the Beatles too, didn't we?
Oh, let's roll for the Beatles.
let's roll for the Beatles.
Do you guys have the Beatles sheet?
I
Yeah,
have
you
my
each have a
Beatles.
Rose made it out. Right. Rose made it out before.
The Beatles
Right.
not doing as good. Only 2. Jesus. That's a 3 for Mystic Dan. Poor Mystic Dan.
Okay. If you really want to go stupid, go crazy, you can spend, because if you have the beetle, I will let you spend a fate point for the beetle. That's up to you of how much you've like clenched your legs on the beetle.
I don't think 2 was thinking. I think 2 was thinking about, first of all, no, because no can't do anything,
No
and
has
then
wings.
everyone else.
Yeah, save the one person who's got wings.
Yuck.
Would be fine.
Look, it was. We were not thinking. That's the thing. We do not think. We leap into action here.
I appreciate the assist.
But then
Yeah.
looking at these people and no one else being okay and be like,
Yeah,
I don't think
you
I
weren't-
have any
yeah.
justifiable reason to actually be like, oh yeah, I saved the beetle
Yeah,
too.
for sure. Okay, cool. Do you want to roll for your beetle, or do we not care?
I don't think it. I just think that thing flew across the world.
Yeah. The bug is somewhere. It's a bug
it's a
in the
bug. It will be
library.
okay.
It's
it,
fine.
it just went.
It does have your
away.
stuff,
Like used
though.
to this. It's like,
Oh yeah, no, I just crossed off my entire inventory.
Yep.
All I have left is my clothes, my sword, and my lasso.
Beetle flew into the bug cap.
There's not one in the library. Okay, we'll come back to the bugs.
Oh, I probably would have lost my fucking phone. God damn it, I don't have the eye thimbles anymore.
I
Those are
still
in my bag.
have the keycap with the number 2 on it.
Hooray!
I didn't lose that.
Important.
Great. So important.
All right. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put a little note for me, bugs. We'll figure out what that means later. Okay, so here's where we find ourselves. In imagination, 3 of you crash down directly in what is called, if you've been to imagination, you would know this, the monolith district, which is colorful wooden blocks and a wooden bead maze that you would find. Yeah, so that's like the central kind of area of imagination, and that's where the 3 of you crash down in. Tenerife, where do you want to crash down in?
Can I have a map?
Can you have a map?
Can I have a map?
I don't have a map of imagination, but
I
I've
have
got
like 4 maps. Sorry.
imagination's not in there.
Shit.
So
You're right, it isn't.
it's not. Here are your options.
Okay.
If you want to crash down in the monolith district, but just kind of far away, spend a fate point. Anywhere else, I'll roll for it. Again, not quite how fate works, but it's gonna be how I'm doing this right now.
Let's roll. Let's roll.
Okay. I need to roll an actual dice. Does anyone have like D&D dice?
Like a D6?
I need a D4.
Oh no.
I do not
We're not
have-
playing that game.
I know.
anymore.
I don't have it.
The caltrops.
It's okay. Let's see if I can find.
No, let me spend a fate point then.
No. I got the internet.
Okay,
I
okay.
can roll a D4.
We live in the digital
We
age.
do live in the digital age. All right. The dice have said you're also landing in the monolith district.
Right on.
So, but I think like not where everybody else
okay.
lands. A lot of other fairies are kind of landing in the same general.
Yeah.
Have you been to Imagination before?
I think I have, yes,
Okay.
probably.
And then obviously you've
10
been
for
to
sure.
Imagination. You've been to Imagination, and
I've passed through
passed
mainly.
through. Okay, cool. So at least you're familiar with the general layout. With Imagination, it's not going to change as much as any of the other cities because there's so much magic, it'd be hard to say it's expanding. It's just saturated with it. So that's where we find ourselves. You have Hack and Slash, Broker, and 2 and No together. Tenerife missing, Blink missing.
Great.
Fairies
Beetles.
falling down around you.
Beetle's missing.
Beetles missing.
Pike's
Wow, this is
missing.
just like the start of the last fucking disaster. Great. We love this.
We love getting split up again. Yeah, that's bad. As we all land, I think I attempt to conjure something. It doesn't go well. I make like a big old fucking like cloud of smoke, more or less, that I just pass through and smack into the ground.
Yeah.
But it's very dramatic looking. There's a lot of fireworks and colors and stuff, which is not my style. So clearly it didn't
Trying.
work.
Great.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah, no, I'm good. Managed to avoid another life-changing concussion.
good? Great. Okay. You guys.
Where's my pike? I need my pike. My pike is gone.
I mean, it was on your back last time we saw.
Right, but it's not there now.
I grabbed you. I grabbed the first one that I saw that and it was you. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's
sorry.
got to be around. We all flew in the same direction.
Well, let's look around for it. Look around, and Hack is, just
Where's
like there's fairies
Ted?
flying. He's just picking them up and moving them, just flinging them aside, trying to look
Can't
for
help
his pike.
but notice that we're missing someone.
10 and Blink? Where?
A couple someones. That's not good.
Well, it's fine to maybe
Ten?
with my pike.
That
very
makes
right,
sense.
yeah.
Are there a lot of like really injured people around us?
Oh yeah.
Shit.
And there's also, I think you noticed that there is also, as this goes on longer, there are more like official looking people. This was one of the areas that had travel restrictions into it. Not necessarily like hardcore travel restrictions, but now anything that they had been focused on, they're now focusing on all of the fairies falling from the sky.
Yep.
So,
Well, you guys are looking for the pike and everybody else. I don't think I can stop myself. I think I need to go help people.
sure.
There's a lot of injured people. And
Yeah.
I know basic field first aid.
Great.
Because I have an aspect for that.
Okay, here's how I want to do this because I like this a lot. I am going to say that for every 5, it's going to be a ladder of 2. So if you want to do like 20,
Oh, like
That's
the amount of people I can help?
yes.
I don't think I can get to that many people.
No.
I mean,
So-
I'll just try to get the nearest people
Yeah.
that I
So
can.
however, I mean, if you want to just go like however high you roll, we'll multiply it by.
Sure, that makes sense. I don't even know what
5.
this would count as.
I feel this is hard because I don't have a first aid skill, and this is something that
No.
I know
I
kind
feel
of
like
after the fact.
this is more something that I picked up just like doing my normal thing. But
I feel okay with crafts or resources. Either one of those I feel comfortable
I
doing.
don't have either of those things, so we'll just see how it goes, I guess. Just a 1, really.
Okay.
Trying my best to help, but I don't
Yeah.
have shit, and I'm looking around for my bag and not
Yeah,
finding
you don't
it.
have your bag. You don't have anything. I don't
like
think.
a million bandages in there.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily something that like you're.
Pound when people say, "Don't you die on me!"
It's not like that.
You're not losing anybody, but people aren't necessarily getting better.
I'm like tearing off bits of fabric and trying to make bandages. It's mainly just minorly stemming bleeding, and that's about it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think the desire to help is gonna keep you distracted for a while, unless somebody grabs Broker.
Oh, absolutely.
Broker, we need. I appreciate what you're doing. We need to go.
There's a lot of people that are hurt too.
There are. But I.
I'm gonna grab like the nearest person. She seems to be passing out. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, come on. No. Don't fall asleep now.
We need to find 10.
I'm sure
And
they're
Blink.
fine, okay?
You don't know that.
Blink's not.
Blink probably isn't. We don't know if Tenerife is either.
There's like a lot of really official-looking people, yeah? They're
Yeah. Oh
starting to show
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Hat low over the ice.
Very clearly, none of them are interested in like trying to grab anybody, and because it's so obvious that this is not the work of a single fairy. This
Right.
is a reader-induced catastrophe.
It's a natural disaster.
And a lot of these official people, anybody in the militia of the section liege, any of the constables, any potential military, have training on reader events.
It's very FEMA.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if it's necessarily as organized or as like non-military based, because I think that's
it'd be like more like sending the Marines into
like in the National Guard.
Yeah.
Well, we're not there yet. We're at whoever is
Yeah.
in this section can immediately respond.
Okay.
But there is some training for this. This is worst case scenario, reader issue. Okay, how do we handle this? Because there have been this in the past. The catalog caves were moved. There was a huge event many years ago where they sprayed for insects and it poisoned a lot of the library. So they have protocol for this. So the official looking people are hustling and helping, but they're not necessarily pointing fingers.
Okay, look around the surrounding area, see if you can find them. I need to make sure that everyone else is fine first. Just make
don't
sure
go
nobody's buried.
How can you stay with?
No, you go look, okay?
Then here.
And pulls out the communicator.
Oh,
We need to stay in communication.
Shit. Okay.
Hack, you still have yours, right?
Yeah.
I assume so, since all I lost was my pike.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess
Alright,
I'll
sure.
hold on to that.
Yeah. Look, I need my pike. I got to find my pike.
Look, you can't hurt anybody anyways. It's fine.
Yeah, but you can't be a fucking red cap if you don't have your pike. I mean, that's part of being a red cap.
Okay, I didn't know that. Sorry.
Okay. I don't have a. We need to find our group.
Do we have No with us? You're still
Yeah,
holding
it's
on?
still holding
Okay.
No.
Good. Thank God.
How's No doing? Is No like, we do it again?
Yeah,
Or?
no, having a great time.
We need to at least find the rest of our we need to find 10.
How do you recommend we do that? It could be anywhere.
Yes, and the pike could be anywhere too, so we have to start looking. We might find both.
All right.
Okay.
It's clearly not here. And Hack has like literally looked under every single person. He's picking them up,
Yeah.
looking under. You know, he's
Touch
scanning
them to
around.
make sure they don't fall.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go look.
I'll be there in a second, okay?
Okay.
I've
Look, you do all that
seen way too much.
swinging through the air and stuff. All right. So if we
Suffering.
landed like this, right? We came from that direction, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So then something that came this way, if it got separated, would have to be in that direction. No.
So it's more like a spray, and everyone went like this. It's not exactly just one and go. Like
Right,
if you're
right, right.
controlling where you're going, it's one thing. I can do that, and I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
some other flying fairies can.
Sure.
Unless 10 is holding out on us, I don't think they have wings.
Right.
That would be quite the surprise.
Yeah, it would be. But I don't think that that's the case, and I'm almost positive that Blink can't fly too. So
Yeah.
And my pike definitely can't fly.
yeah, and your pike definitely can't fly. Did you have it while you were in the air?
It was on me back when everything went crazy sideways, and I don't know what happened to it now.
Okay. All right. Well, we don't have enough communicators to all split up. So one of us with a communicator and one of us without has to say, you have my communicator. So either,
We will meet back up, okay? I can't let people die.
don't go too far. Remember, there are also guards all around who are also helping.
Yeah. I'll help as long as I can, and then I'll come find you.
Okay. Don't get caught.
Not going to.
Better not.
Go.
Okay.
Yeah, gonna head out with No and with Hack to
To-
go look for Tenerife,
Tenerife.
Blink, and the pike.
Okay.
Not
looking in
necessarily
general,
that
not-
order.
Not in character. Okay, then let me just pause real
Yeah.
quick. Where is the pike? I'll let you tell me where it is because you made it a serious cost. So
Yeah,
it
no,
can
I
be.
think the pike is gone. I have no idea.
I mean, you can tell me like if it's in imagination, if it's in a different section. Do you care?
I'm figuring it's gone for good.
Okay. I mean,
That's a serious cost.
yeah. It doesn't-
Fucking things in the Shadowlands.
Oh God. I mean, maybe. It's a big fling. Okay.
Flew into the fish tank.
Ooh.
That's a long fling.
You're never getting that from the bottom of the ocean.
No. Yeah. All right. Well, then gone. Got it.
Pretty may I, since I self-compelled with my,
Oh.
I've seen enough suffering.
Yeah. I'll absolutely.
I need to bring that up more. I just keep forgetting to say
No, I
something.
like it. Perfect. Great. So you took that for you.
Yes.
Perfect. Cool. What are we doing? Where are we going?
That direction.
That direction. Okay, excellent. Well, I feel like that. Let me just pause for real quick. What are you doing when you land? You land.
Yeah.
You do a cool roll so that you like absorb some of the shock.
Yeah.
And you're okay to a degree.
To a degree.
What did you name your consequence?
I feel like dislocated shoulder.
Love it.
Yeah.
Excellent. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so what's your plan? What's your
The plan, 10 like gets up and kind of surveys, and I think like immediately they just start like all of their training kicks in. And so they are surveying like what's going on. And they're immediately making little bubbles and like sending them down like every street, searching for.
So you're sending speaking spells?
Yeah, speaking
okay,
spells, yeah.
excellent. I would love to use that to, I think just right now, let's just say an overcome, because I think because it's like a temporary thing, I don't think creating an advantage works. I think to get that directly, you are doing a lot. I'll give you a 3
Okay.
to overcome.
All right.
To get it to your squad.
Do we lore or which skill? Or just will?
I was just gonna say will, because that's kind of
Wonderful.
been my like default for magic.
Let's do will. Beautiful. Yikes. So that's a 2.
Okay. God, I gave you a good, easy score.
You did, you did.
too.
But being the hard-ass captain of the King's Guard,
Yeah,
10
absolutely.
will not fail, and would like to add 2.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a successive one, so that's your overcome, and that's just, it is what it is. So,
Coolio.
I would love to hear, so it's some kind of bubble, translucent, and it comes over to you too, and like, let's just say that they don't pop. They just kind of like repeat like a
Okay.
voicemail.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what do you say?
Until you pop it.
Yeah.
2. It's 10. I am in imagination in the monolith city,
District.
the monolith district, and I'm on. It doesn't matter. Meet me. Yeah.
The bubbles
yeah.
already floated past you, so you have to keep
No,
up with it.
no,
and
no.
doing it.
meet me in 30 minutes if you can. No, we need longer. Meet me in an hour. Meet me in an hour.
Grab the bubble.
Yeah, meet me in an hour at the purple main monolith. Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
It doesn't matter. Street name doesn't matter. Purple Main Monolith is pretty easy to spell.
Yeah.
I'll certainly
We
give
can
it
all
to
see
you.
the purple main monolith from here.
What are you trying to do in this hour?
In this hour, I do feel like 10 is also checking on people, wanting to help.
Yeah. I also want to impress on everybody that now that you are in the above ground, in the main areas where readers are at, you can see that the reason that the clock was being moved is that it is sunlight outside through the skylight. So readers will be coming in.
Great.
Shit.
This is fairy nighttime.
Great.
So
Okay.
just impressing
So
upon you,
yeah,
like,
so seeing that, helping
timeline.
them, and then trying to get them
inside.
inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna give you the same thing for broker. I'm gonna up yours a little bit. So every 2, you can help 10 people. That feels fair to me. So whatever score you roll and however much you want to add.
Okay, 2. And what are we adding it to?
It was either
If you want.
resources or crafts.
Or crafts? I've got neither. So that would be a 2.
Okay. You can certainly delegate
Yeah.
if you wanted
Let's
to
do
perhaps
that.
these
Yeah,
10 people.
yeah, we're finding.
you, like,
Yeah, we're doing. Yeah, we're triaging.
yeah.
Those who are able-bodied and can help. Yeah.
Yeah, you're redirecting.
Yeah, I need you to get this person
Mm-hmm.
this
Yep.
thing.
Yeah.
Take him there.
And your authority overrides your outfit.
Yes.
just I think I just want to establish, like, your last outfit that we talked about was very
black eye.
your black eye is fading, but you
Okay.
know, not super strong, but
Yeah.
you're in a very sleek, you've got like kind of black, you had loose linen pants, you had pockets on your belt, and then you added scale mail on top of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So it's very roguelike. It's very like
You look like a criminal.
a little bit.
Smooth criminal.
Yeah, I mean, you look good. You're just a criminal.
Yeah.
Come with style.
Yeah, it's very stylish, but it's, you know, again, you don't have the uniform to help you.
Yeah.
So you are relying purely on your
Yeah.
authority.
Training voice. Yeah.
Yep. I just think that's a fun thing to point out considering Teneri's history. Okay, yeah, absolutely. So an hour passes and you've kind of delegated 10 people to kind of pull in 10 more people to.
Our area is
you know,
pretty clear now,
Yeah,
like,
you're
yeah.
pretty. I think within an hour, absolutely. And I think it filters out into the further away that you can't see.
Yeah.
Because the district's pretty large. I mean, I think the bead maze is not even within view to you right now. So it's a pretty large district. And then the hour passes. What are you doing in this hour? Because you said you're going to go look for 10, and then 10's like,
Yeah.
don't do that.
10's like, don't, we'll meet up in an hour. And be like,
Ask her if she's got my pike.
It's one way. It's a one way.
Do you have my pike with you?
No, it's just one way. just
Hackett
to
starts
pass a
yelling like
message.
breaks the bubble.
Ow. That's loud. Anyway, right now we need to find your pike. We need to make sure that things are going as well as possible. We need to grab Broker. We need to find Blink. And we have an hour to do that. Well, 45 minutes.
All right.
Okay?
All right, so what should I be doing right now?
and 2 holds no out and be like,
Hold? No.
By their head.
Like, no, at least underarm, at least football style. Sure.
Oh dear.
I can see better if I grapple. I can see better.
Okay, all right,
Just-
yeah.
Stay safe. Keep Broker in your sight, and I'll keep you both in sight, and we'll be fine.
All right, good. Yes.
Okay.
Do you remember my pike that I let you play with? Did you see where it went?
You know what I was rewriting my inventory. The thimbles have stress numbers. And we just flew through the air.
I am not going to make it that nuanced here.
Okay.
I will say 2 had his in his bag and 2 also caught.
Yeah,
Hack.
I think at this point, really ideally, my thought for stress for those items is if you wanted to use them as a weirdly like a defense, like if you're like, oh, I had
Oh.
it in my hand and it absorbed it, something, or I threw it on the ground, like
Yeah.
Well, I have.
not necessarily.
Pocket sand.
I lost mine at
Yeah.
least. So I only have yours now.
So I think it's fine.
Cool. I just wanted to bring it up.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
So,
You're climbing up.
yeah, gonna try to grapple up and climb up and see anything. Just see what. Get a lay of the land first, and then see if you can spot like specific things. Because obviously, has an idea where Broker is, has an idea where Hack and No are. They're gonna meet up with 10 a little bit later. So looking for Blink, trying to remember what Blink was wearing.
Blink was wearing a black version of the Princess Diana outfit.
So at least it's poofy and big.
You know what I've decided? I've decided it's the revenge dress, which isn't necessarily what that means, but I think
No,
it's
but
funny.
okay.
I think giving Blink a sexy little number is really funny to me.
I just think she floated down elegantly.
Just floated down elegantly.
Yeah.
But yeah, just looking to see, darting around and looking to see if you can see.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this: the monoliths of imagination are not super high.
Yeah.
Because again, in the meta of things, it's a table, but it's for toddler
Yeah, no,
size,
I
and
know.
so it doesn't go up very high, so you don't get like a really high view. You can see all of the monolith district, so now you're up high enough that you can spot the flaxen hair and be like, hey, I figured out where 10 is.
Yeah.
And you can see, it's like if you stood on the top of a skyscraper that wasn't the highest one in the city. So you can see out, you can see some things lower, and you can see some things that are higher than where you're at. You can see the districts of imagination. You can see the monolith, the entirety of that as you take a little 360. You can see the create district, and you can see the progress district. So those are kind of like the general, and you know what those are. You know where, in theory. I don't think you've ever been to the progress district. I'm gonna say no.
Probably not the progress district.
But create
others.
district is the entertainment district.
Yeah.
So like, I'm sure you've been there.
No, for a fact, because that's where you got the shiny button.
Oh, that's right, for the theater.
Uh-huh.
I forgot about that. Yep. So there's familiarity in what you're looking around, but you see a lot of chaos. And I think if you look out a little further, adjust your little, long range vision, your elf eyes, I'll give that to
Okay.
you. You can see the clock being hauled away on a dolly by the readers.
Oh,
So
okay.
there it goes.
Oof, that's not good.
Drops down to the both of them. Tries to find one of them. Hopefully both of them.
I think you can pull someone's sleeve,
yeah, just like
pull them
grab
close to each other.
The clock tower's gone.
Gone?
The readers just took it away. I just watched the readers take it away.
Oh, shit.
Like,
Oy.
it's gone.
Oh, that's really, really bad.
Do we need to be worried about like a bunch of readers stampeding in here any second now? It's like with all this.
Which is why we're trying to get people out of here, Hack.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the reader,
I mean, it's. Look at what's up above here. What's.
Yeah, no, they're gonna be here soon. And if you never encountered one of the little ones, they're a problem.
I saw 10. Let's go find 10. I didn't see Blink.
Shit. And the readers hate mice more than they hate us.
Well, it's because they know about mice.
Yeah, well, let's not let them know about us, yeah? Let's get, come on. We're heading over that way.
Yeah, she was gonna take the lead and
So you're
start
just going over to 10. Great.
trying to see, like, looking around to see, not just tunnel
Yeah.
visioning it, but
Yeah, I
making
think
the
I think
way.
a lot of people are clearing out. I think the protocol for reader activity has kicked in with everybody. They're shuffling off, they're finding places to go, they're finding places to be, even if it isn't necessarily the safest spot, it is tucked away, out of the way. Yeah, it's a hunkering spot for the day, or for the night, rather. And I as you get closer to Tenerife, there are less and less ferries, for sure. I think you are shuffling the last of them. That might need like a stretcher or something that
Yeah.
ferries that can fly are taking them outside of the monolith district, because the monolith's an island because it's its own table.
It's a table, yeah.
So you have to climb up to get there, and
Yeah.
so there's not a lot of up down usually during the ferry night reader day. So this is kind of out of the norm, but it is protocol. Let's rock and roll.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're directing.
Yeah.
I think it's just kicked in. I don't think your outfit matters at this point.
I don't think so either.
Everybody respects you're giving clear direction.
Yeah.
And it's understood, and you're saying, okay, go to this district, go to this area, go here, go here, go here.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Go. No, yes, absolutely. Yep, and you're going to keep going that way, and it's going to be like the third. Yep, good. What? Okay, no,
Hi.
where's the mouse?
So we haven't found the mouse yet. The clock tower's gone.
And my pike is gone.
The readers took the clock tower.
I don't know who took my pike.
Okay, is anybody injured right now? Can we make it all?
We're good.
Okay, we need to go inside now.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of time. Yeah, and 10 just starts walking. Come on, let's go. And has them follow.
following,
And
yeah.
and we're just gonna go down a couple of little side streets and then go down a little bit.
I want to know where you end up. You're staying in the monolith district, or are you getting out off?
We're trying to get off of
Okay.
get out of the island. But I don't know if we're gonna make it super far until we hear like ding ding or
Yeah,
something like the
yeah, yeah.
doors are unlocking, or and so maybe we just like dash into the nearest building that has a door and we can go in.
Yeah, I'll say that the kid stacks, essentially, because
Yeah.
all the books and imagination are lower.
Yeah.
You pick the section that's all nursery rhymes, and you dash into it, and there's a little bit of an expanded area
Okay.
there, so you're out of reader sight.
Yeah.
But I think that this area is not highly populated, just due to current circumstances.
Yeah.
So you're kind of left to your own devices right now.
Okay, I think we can breathe. You're missing your pike, we're missing the mouse. Is there anything else that we've lost? We don't have the beetles, obviously.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't have the beetles anymore.
I lost most of my stuff. Pretty much just got the stuff on me, but whatever.
Okay. Does anyone know how to fix? No. Dislocated. Okay.
I can try.
I feel like
I've done it
I
before.
want you to be confident, because if you don't do it right, then I'll be screwed up.
I don't really heal people, so.
No.
I'm more about causing injuries than healing them, so.
Look, I'm just saying I've done it before. That doesn't mean I'm confident.
Do you think you can do this? Yes or no?
Yes.
Sounded confident.
All right.
Cool. So you have to roll a 4?
A 4.
Here's the question. Am I rolling, what is this?
Ooh, again, I don't have a first aid skill, and that is a fault of mine.
Can I use like a notice to see if I could figure out what's going on specifically?
No, this has to be like an action roll.
If anything, I feel like it would fall under athletics. Just
Just for
Yeah.
a quick push.
Sure.
Just
I will
my
accept
own knowledge
athletics.
of that.
And because of the way that this tends to work, I would be pushing it pretty quickly with a decent amount of force.
Oh,
so this
yeah.
would be a speed-based athletics check.
I'll allow it.
It's really bad. Can I actually just straight up use a fate point and invoke Spider Wrangling Speedster?
Sure.
Since I am in fact just very fast.
Sure. You re-rolling?
I'm re-rolling.
Okay.
I have to. Oh. Well, that was out of the tray.
Okay.
So that's 2 pluses plus my athletics and my speed's 5.
Yeah. So
Ow!
It's a really quick, like pull it like
Yeah,
right
yep.
back into place.
Okay.
You
We
okay?
good?
Yeah, I need to wrap that now.
Yeah. No. I don't have.
I get.
And pulls out a few scraps of
Fabric. I have these.
That'll work.
I'll
Yeah.
help you do. I got you.
Okay.
Your arms hurt. Shut up. They're helping you do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Just making like a little sling.
Thanks.
Okay. Did you get to help everybody else? You seemed like you were running.
As many
Pretty
as
tight
I
ship.
could.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Great. Okay. So, what next? I didn't expect to end up over here this soon.
Oh, we made it to imagination.
No. Is this your home? Are you from here? Because we thought this is where we were bringing him
That-
back to, right?
That is what it seemed like, yeah.
Right, but No doesn't have any parents.
Right, but still. Maybe does anything look familiar?
Out
Out the door.
Be
Yeah,
careful.
That's not a. Right. Well, I don't know if two's gonna. I don't know why I keep saying 2 instead of no. That's not a character thing, not an in-character thing. I don't think no's gonna tell us much. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I don't know about you all, but I think I need sleep. And I think the best thing to do is hunker down in, I don't know, 4, 5 hours. Do you think that's enough for you all to get sleep and rest? And then we can go out, try to find Blink, maybe try to find your pike. And then we'll continue on with the mission.
Fuck.
I
All right.
mean-
Look.
Yeah.
2.
Yes.
You trust Blink, right? And you like him a
Yes.
lot.
Yes.
All right. Look, if she's out there, and there's readers out there,
Yes.
that could be really, really, really bad.
I'm really good at sneaking.
So am I.
You need rest.
It's too dangerous to
you.
go now. The sun is out. The readers are coming.
That's why we have to go now.
Yeah.
You're going to get.
I know the readers better than most, okay? I've been real close to him. A lot. I had to.
I'm a finder. I'm out at all times to try to find things, so it's really not that weird. Plus, I
And
mean, I can do this.
Turns into a giant blue just fuzzball for a moment.
5 second thing. It's a pretty good disguise. It's helped a number of times before.
I got,
What?
I don't know.
What?
No one's ever picked you up the blue fuzzball?
No. I mean, I'm still here.
Okay. Well, I'm not letting you go alone. So, I will be going with you.
No, you won't.
Yeah.
You're injured.
No, I'm going. End of.
But
no,
I mean,
How about
I'm
you, old man?
going.
You going?
the two of us are going. You stay here and rest because you are injured. You are going to injure yourself worse.
I can state quite emphatically that sneaking is not my strong suit.
No.
But then again, neither is babysitting, so, you know.
We do need some. No,
If you want to leave me here alone with No, I'll try to teach him whatever I can.
You're holding this
You can't even-
castle green toddler who's like,
You can't even hide it, like,
That's
Well, how am I?
Come on, we gotta go.
yeah.
The more time we waste, the worse it's gonna be.
We
Check
won't-
in an hour.
You've got one of the thimbles,
Yeah.
we've got one of the thimbles, we can keep in contact.
Every hour on the hour until you find the mouse. And even then,
And the
hard
pouch.
out.
We'll check in every single hour on the hour until we're back. How about that?
Can we put a hard out on this? If you don't find Blink in how long? Come back and reconvene.
5 hours.
5 hours?
Seems reasonable.
Okay, hard out at 5 hours. Be back here 5 hours.
Okay.
But still check in.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go. Not like we really have a choice.
what are you rolling?
nothing.
I'm nervous.
I'm fidgeting. That's what happened.
Ay.
We gotta find that mouse.
Oh, that's find the mouse. I'm trying to think of how to do because I know where Blink is because I rolled for where Blink is.
Hi, Captain Librarian. Where? What are we rolling? What are we doing?
Yeah,
What's
If
going
only we
on?
had someone who could ask you directly.
Whoa!
I lost my stuff. I don't have ink.
Oh, wait. If you say
I would have to go to a book directly, and there's readers right now, and that's not gonna work.
Okay. I'm just so here's the thing about most of the sections. They're large. They're
Yeah.
barely big. The size of the underground was a city. The size of a section is going to be a whole state.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of ground to cover.
We're just gonna try to see if we can comb the impact zone, basically. We know people got flung everywhere, but
Yeah.
there seems to be a major central area where most people
Sure.
landed.
we know that we're not far from the impact zone because we just ran from
Yeah.
it.
And since we were next to Blink when we got launched, we can't be that far.
Okay.
I
Hopefully.
caught conceptually anyway.
Yeah.
At least 2 is like, it could be anywhere. There's
Yeah.
like cone of impact.
Right.
Yeah,
But,
exactly.
I mean, look, we got separated from 10 and they weren't that far.
Yeah.
So here's hoping that we were right next to Blink when it happened.
Yeah, we were. So we have 5 hours.
Right.
Yeah, 5 hours to comb the whole
Um,
state.
And also, it's been a little while. I can kind of like make little spore clouds if I need to, but it's not exactly reliable. So, I hope you know some kind of like cloaking. Okay.
I kind of do. Like, I did it a little bit when I was going up into the clock tower.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I can't. I don't really know how to even do that.
Oh, like,
The dark blue.
like this?
Yeah, like, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, let's go.
What is your investigate skill? What is your investigate skill?
My investigate skill is unranked. I have really good notice.
Okay.
I have 1 notice and 0 investigate.
And I feel like I'm mostly like scanning the area. I'm not like moving through rubble.
Yeah. Okay.
I go
what's
for
your
shiny
What's your
shit.
notice?
My notice is +1.
Yours is a plus
2.
one. Plus 2.
I go for shiny shit.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set this at A. This is gonna be like a, this is again not how fate works, but I like this idea, so I'm gonna do it. Who's gonna stop me? Evil Hat? Come at me. Give me a little smooch. So I'm gonna run this at, if you get a 5, then you know exactly where Blink is.
Okay.
If you get a 4, you know the district. If you get a 3, you know the direction. Anything under, you're not gonna know. You can do teamwork, so you can roll with your +2 and then add a 1 to that.
All right.
So you're like, go for it.
I have no fate points. Okay, wait a minute. Wait,
Hey,
that's a 5.
Hey, that's a 5 together.
That's exactly a 5.
Woohoo! Great. Blink is in the Progress District, which is where the Imagination Factory is.
Oh shit.
So
Do we see her? Or do we
yeah,
just?
I mean, I think I don't know if you're like
Two would
jumping
probably
up
go
on,
up. Yeah,
up
two
on
would go
stuff,
up.
and you can kind
I'll
of
take
see.
the high, you take the low.
Yeah, I'm
And
sticking to
then
the
you end up kind
shadows.
of, you can kind of see a path of destruction from other fairies, and then you end up
Gods.
figuring it out.
See scraps of fabric.
Yeah, like I don't know. She shed things as she was falling. I don't know.
Is
Not the
she-
dress.
Does it seem
Yeah.
like she walked up and got away, or is she
No,
in the
she's-
crater?
Yeah, yeah. There's a little impact hole
Yeah.
where Blink is. I haven't decided where the Imagination Factory is in the actual reality of the library,
Oh,
so it doesn't matter. It's a book area. It's a soft play area.
Once we notice that, I'm just gonna zoom on over there and just immediately like, come on up. You with us?
hello. I'm fine. I can't walk anywhere, but that's all right. I don't need that.
Can't walk at all.
No, my leg's definitely broken, but that's okay. Wow, I've never flown before.
Are you in like pain?
Like a shock, probably.
Yeah, you're in shock.
It's all good. You know the other day I was thinking about.
Come on.
Yeah. Help.
Gonna touch it and be like,
So we found Blink. We're going to try to find medical assistance for Blink.
Did you find my pike?
We didn't find the pike. I'm sorry.
Did you ask Blink if Blink saw where my pike went?
Blink? Did you see where the pike went?
Isn't that a type of fish?
She did not
it-
see where the pike went.
It is, but that's not what
Oh.
we're talking about.
Well, I've only read about 2 types of fish:
The big spike that
pikes
was
and,
on
and goldfish.
Hey,
back.
just we gotta get you to a hospital.
Oh, I'm all right. It's just
we're
a
gonna get her.
6.
We're gonna get her to the hospital and then be back.
It's
Okay.
just a big number.
We'll be here.
Great.
Yep. I
Okay.
definitely do not have the supplies for this, so let's get going.
I don't heal people.
Cool.
I wonder if Duck got flung over here somewhere.
Oh, this should be so
Okay.
nice.
Let's roll. Let's roll and see.
Roll,
Ooh, let me see if I have. I'm genuinely gonna see if I have stats for this.
Pretty much like everyone in that area just got fucking thrown, right?
Well,
Someone
I don't know if
roll me
everyone
some
got
dice.
thrown. 2 negatives.
Oh.
-2. I'm so sorry.
Well,
Doc died on impact.
perhaps. No. I don't know. We're just
Why are my
gonna leave
dice
that
being-
ambiguous.
My dice are
Doc
being
is
hateful
not
to me.
here.
Everyone but me now.
I think you can. Well, you find a healer. But I think while you're doing this, I think Bling is just saying absolute nonsense. Like, well, and I heard that goldfish can grow as big as like a
She's
whale.
literally, like,
But I don't know
looking
what a
Yeah, we're
whale
looking
is.
for readers and stuff like.
Yeah. Okay. Hand me a name, please. Cinco. Okay. It's fine. I just know what that is. It's for me. It's a treat for me. Okay. Yeah, you kind of walk around. You're in the Progress District. The Imagination Factory is there. I think that there is like a med tent nearby.
Red Cross.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it was supposed to be permanent, but it's got the fadings of it's been there for a minute.
Oh.
It is staffed by a bunch of fairies who are almost certainly not primarily healers. Again, keeping in mind that healer is not really a position in Diction that's highly revered or desired. There are some fairies who feel that they need to do it because, but in Diction, fairies very rarely get sick or injured, and so it's almost taboo to say, I need to go to a healer. So it's a lower ranking profession.
I never
But
understood that. Just doesn't make any sense.
I didn't either. Then I'm gonna get hurt really often.
Like, I
so-
injured a lot of people. So I feel like that's, like, relatively common.
I mean, I get injured pretty often, so I guess, yeah.
Yeah, anyways, I'm going to the 10.
Yeah, you go to the 10.
That's when you're a dicey individual and not a law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, a law-abiding citizen that hates doctors.
So you go up to this tent, and I think the fairy is a little taken aback because it's a mouse. Not that rodentia are uncommon, but not highly common, especially
not up here.
Yeah, not in the above ground, in the imagination where they're going to be doing a lot of factory work, that kind of thing, where it's very fairy based.
Howdy.
Hello.
We need some help.
Okay.
She's broken all 4 of her legs, I think.
Oh. All right.
The whole flying.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Whew, boy.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll some dice.
Right now?
Do you want to gamble? No. Okay.
Didn't think this was a gambling establishment.
Oh, it's just I have an addiction. No. Okay. So I'm gonna see if we can hit a.
Put her on a cot.
Yeah, there's a cot there, absolutely. And this fairy who's got a name tag that says blessing on it is going to roll. I'm just going to say resources because I feel like anybody in like a med 10 is going to be heavily stocked up on resources. Would someone mind rolling me something,
No,
please?
I'm not rolling again.
That's
Sure.
fine.
+3.
Oh, great. So that's a 6, and that's exactly the amount that needs to be hit for Blink. So Blessing wraps up all of Blink's legs and gives her a little blow dry. Makes her fur look great. It's a magic puff. And like it's all curly now. And
I didn't know she had curly fur.
oh well, it's from my mama. It's you can't really tell. It's like got waves in it. She just
Okay.
won't stop talking. And
Gonna just like do the thing where I'm just gonna like make her quiet, like imagination silence, and nothing happens.
nothing's happening.
I'm just like, is there like, can
What
you
do you-
cast like a silence ability? Is
No. No.
that a thing you have?
I try not to like cast things on.
Well, no, it's not. It's not on. It's more like a bubble of no sound. Is what the idea was, and then it didn't happen. So it's probably not a thing. It's probably not an ability people have. I've
mean,
been
we could-
trying to get better at using
Yeah.
imagination, so I've been trying to practice.
Okay. And
just-
practicing is
It's just nothing's. Yeah. Anyways, continue.
Blessing and Blink are having a conversation.
Oh.
Just because I think you guys got caught in your own little side
Yeah.
thing.
Well.
Reach out. He's like,
we did currently Blink is getting healed, I think. Pretty sure. We're at a tent where there are healers, so yeah.
Pretty sure you think you're at a tent.
They're
where there are
talking a lot.
healers.
There's a lot of gauze involved, and like
could
she's
you
got
s-
like 4 little leg casts.
Could you stand a little closer and eavesdrop? I think it would be prudent.
Okay.
What do we wait, what we told?
walk.
She's getting healed.
Well, if you stay off of your legs for 2 weeks,
Oh dear.
the magic will kick in. and you'll be fine. Oh well, I just got in a gang, and I and I feel like that's important.
Maybe you shouldn't say that up here.
Oh, I shouldn't say that. I'm in an ang.
Club.
Club.
Organization.
Oh, that seems like there's paperwork.
I'm just gonna look at the docket for a second and just go.
You hit her head really hard.
Yeah. Well, that's probably also true. It was a bit of a. Where am I?
Yeah.
We're in imagination.
Oh. Well, I gotta go. She, like,
Well,
tries
no,
to
you
get
don't.
out.
No. You all four of your legs currently.
It's fine.
She you were just told to stay off of all 4 of your legs for 2 weeks.
I think that was a suggestion. 2 turns.
Gonna look at the doctor.
Doctor. Well, to be fair, I'm not a healer, so maybe
What are you doing here?
it's a temporary position,
This tent's been here a while.
and I'm new. Okay.
Okay.
It's high turnover.
Right. Okay. Well, you are definitely going to have a bigger problem tomorrow. So.
Me?
Yeah. Do you know how many other people got injured?
Well,
Like a lot.
yeah, but they shouldn't be coming here.
Where would they normally go?
I don't know. We don't have a ton of healers here.
So here.
I mean, transport to Oratory City, maybe, if it's real bad.
But if you need something fast.
That's not really how things work around here.
I don't understand why you don't have healers more. I don't get that.
I feel like there are going to be a lot more than usual, so you might want to be prepared for that. Because an entire city just got tossed up.
Which city?
Right. You don't care.
About what?
That makes sense.
What city? In imagination?
Well, it's a little ways away. We're talking about like the Clockwork Underground. It's not exactly a city. It's a big one.
Okay.
A
I'm
lot
gonna-
of people just got
I'm gonna
launched here.
go talk to my boss.
We
I
need to
think.
go
Yeah.
right now.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you go do that. Mm-hmm. We'll be waiting for you when you get back.
So is there
Pick up
any
Blink.
update on what's going on? Or
Yeah, we're on the way
We're
back
on the way
over.
back right now. Right now, it's okay. It's fine. Shoves the
Right in the
communicator into the
pocket.
bag.
Hey,
Yeah.
Two?
That
What the
didn't
fuck
sound
is
good.
going on?
Did not sound like they found the pike.
Have a feeling that they might either not know or not realize, or that the
Do you
underground
think
is
they're
bad.
trying to cover it up?
No, I don't think they're trying to cover it up.
Or maybe because it's gone, they don't know about it anymore? Did we didn't ask about the clock tower. Shit. Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Great. You make your way back to Tenerife and Hack and Slash and know who is doing cartwheels now.
Oh,
Has graduated from somersaults
yeah,
to cartwheels.
walk in the
that's
door like,
exactly how you do one. Way to go.
oh.
Now do it with an arm.
Ah!
You use your
They're going to
wings.
be swinging up through the rafters soon.
Your Auntie Tenerife used to be in the circus, so she knows all about cartwheels and stuff.
What?
Huh?
The circus?
What?
Tenerife used
You're
to be in the
back
circus.
with
You didn't know that?
Blink. How are you doing?
Oh well, if the phrase is fit as a fiddle, it's unfit as an orchestra. That's what
I mean-
I learned.
I don't think she's gonna be walking for a little while.
All 4 limbs are broken.
Oh, I see now.
Yeah.
Forecasting straight up.
Oh, Blink.
I'm fine. It's the downfall of this is that I don't have wings.
Yeah, neither do
Right.
any of us.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't even ask. Well, that was probably rude
to ask, so
Why
probably
would
good that
be-
I didn't
It's
didn't
more of an
ask.
observation.
2 kind of has wings, but they're not really big ones.
Well, no, that's rude.
Well, I'm.
Well, no, I mean, they're very nice, they're just not very functional.
Well,
But they're better than any of the rest of us have.
aesthetic. I don't need 'em anyway.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you know, they're not useful. Well, they would have been useful.
I'm gonna,
No,
I'm
they
gonna lay
would-
you down over here for now.
Wee.
Okay.
Right, real
No
quick.
has wings.
We
Oh,
kind of have
well,
a.
but that's a baby. Okay.
There.
Luke, why don't you get some rest? Sidebar. How long is Blink out of commission?
Longer than we have.
Okay. So I think we need to send Blink to Oratory City, for further healing.
How's
and
that
they can
gonna
do it
work?
on
I
their
mean,
time.
The borders were all closed down.
They're
Was-
all closed, but fairies were falling out of the sky.
Question. Is the Clockwork Underground not well known of in other parts? I don't really know what's well known and what's not.
There are whispers of it. I mean, I think I know of it, and I think people who are in a similar position to me, constables,
But your
we
average
know about it. But average
citizen-
citizen, no. Or it's more of a we know, but we don't really talk about it. It's not supposed to exist, right?
Right. I mean, it's a lot of criminal activity. I get you. I get you. It's just strange the way that we were talking to one of them medics.
Yeah, we're talking to one of the healers, and they didn't seem to know at all.
We told them that a city just got uprooted and gave us a real weird look. They asked which city, mentioned Clockwork Underground, got a weird look for that, which is why I asked. People knew.
So you basically just outed every single victim of this event as a criminal to these people in this district.
No, I don't think every single person there has done anything wrong. Some of them have, but not all of them.
I mean, they said it was a tourist destination.
But for criminals, regardless, if you're in the Clock Underground, you're not supposed to be there.
What if you're just passing through?
You should be passing through up top where we can check your papers.
I just don't like that.
Okay, so. But then, how are they going to explain all the Fae that just dropped?
That's a good question. I don't know anymore. I don't know.
I'm worried about it being covered up.
Covered up?
Covered up. I don't know how or why, but I mean, if you don't want people to panic, you cover things up.
And I mean, that's a big. Like, the raiders just came and took the whole clock tower away.
Did you see what direction they were going?
Was it out? Just out?
Yeah.
the
It was,
building?
it was heading
Off the building?
out of the library.
Shit.
Like, out.
Those people in there.
Okay. I don't know what to do right now. I'm gonna just take a quick little break. I'll be back in just a second.
When you say you're taking a little break, what kind of little break are we talking about taking here?
Just a break to rest my eyes.
Okay, all right. All right.
Back.
Well, I was just wondering, because I think that this is a particular moment when we could use everybody at their full facilities and capacity, so I just want to make sure that you weren't taking a break. That's all.
Right. Go rest.
And 10 goes and finds a little quiet corner. And surreptitiously breaks out a little sugar.
Give you a faint point to do a lot.
fate point to do a lot.
You stressed out.
Tis my last one.
Oh, okay.
No.
You
Oh, right. You give me. Yes,
if you're
yes.
refusing
You
it,
give me points to do drugs?
if you're
What kind of
refusing
message is this
it,
show sending?
You're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How
Okay.
do you think I
We'll
get
do a
all
lot.
my fate points? It's by being an absolute
You're right. I
menace.
just Hannah had a brain fart for a second.
That's it.
I
No,
had a
well,
brain
let me just say this: unless you're out of fate points, you're allowed to refuse to compel.
fart. This is true.
So
yeah.
I just want to make. I want
No,
to keep
I'm
that
gonna
clear.
take it.
Clear, but yeah,
Yeah.
you can get a fate point.
A 10 does a lot,
Great.
especially after Hack's thing. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
thick you.
And you've got like granule
lot.
brown sugar, so
Yeah.
it's just like the good to pop that right
Pure,
in. You
yeah.
can't. They like. That's not. It.
Arcane.
Yeah.
I understand needing to rest. I just hope that they're not too stressed out tomorrow.
Okay, so we were sent to find out what's going on with.
Dude looks at Blink and is like,
We were
fine.
sent to look into the Chimera bomb. We were sent to look into any information for this Chimera bomb and see like what weird stuff. And I will admit I am much younger than any of you, and I have probably not seen anything that you guys have seen. But I'm not. That was weird. That was weird.
What? The clock
The
tower
clock
thing?
tower being taken away.
I mean, it's not the first time in history that the Regis have decided to make big changes.
No,
To move things around, tends to rejoined you.
but
What? That was a quick break. I thought you were resting.
I just needed a quick break
Okay.
to rest my eyes just for a little bit.
So-
They're
I'm
rested
not-
up, okay? They're rested up.
I'm not even trying to fight you this
Rest
time.
their eyes, but exercise their nose.
Oh, fuck.
point is, I feel like it's at least worth noting when we return that also occurred. I know that I know that it's probably already going to be known. But I feel like that plus this whole, Chimera bomb we're looking into, I feel like it's kind of weird that these two things are just separate. If it's happened before, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But
I mean, the big one was renovations.
I mean, there's no explaining what readers can do. I mean, they're crazy. They just decide to do things and do it.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty
No
much
care for what's happening to everybody else.
yeah.
But if you're implying that somehow King Lexi is behind this whole thing, I certainly am on board for that.
I'm saying that we should probably keep the whole vision and everything that's going on in mind. That's all. I'm not implying that any one person's behind it. I'm not implying that the readers are behind it or King Lexi's behind it. I'm saying that we should probably see the fact that that just happened and also this other thing is happening, and they might be completely separate, but they might also be going on together.
It's possible.
It's a possibility. Yeah.
The readers are more or less the creators of imagination. It's entirely possible that, I don't know, maybe they're trying to do something with the library that's unnatural or different, and it's making corrupted magic. More chimera. I don't really know. I don't know.
Chimera comes from corrupted imagination, right?
Two, have you ever seen chimera before?
That's a good question, Broker, and I feel like we should maybe address it because back when we were in the alleyway with Myra, it looked like maybe
gonna put a
you
hand
were
over your
doing
mouth. We don't have to talk about this right now.
Why do you keep pushing it off? Why can we not talk about it right now?
Two, have you ever seen chimera before?
I mean, yes.
Have you used it before?
No. I'm not supposed to. I was told not to. I was told never to mess with it.
I've seen chimera before. I've seen users of it. People that corrupt their entire body and soul by searching for more and more and more power. I know what it looks like. And I didn't want to just talk about it, but I guess we're doing that right now because we need to. It really looked one hell of a lot like you were using it back in that alley
What?
when you were draining
What?
all that imagination.
I mean, I know my imagination. I don't like using it because it looks really dark, and he forms it up, and it looks, billowy and very, very dark blue. It's like, it looks dark. I know it does.
It was
But-
different. It wasn't just dark blue, it was completely devoid of color.
But I mean, you have to use it on purpose. You can't, right?
Do you?
I don't know. It looked like you were. It looked like it was swallowing your hand up when you were doing it. You don't even remember?
Well, I mean, I was focused on just like doing the magic properly. I wasn't really focused on what it looked like.
You know what? Why don't we drop it? We have other bigger things to worry about. We can talk about this later. Okay?
Okay.
Against my better judgment, yeah, let's drop it.
We have to.
Okay.
Look, I may not know the ins and outs and particulars of how all your magic works and everything, but I think that if you're implying the two did something wrong, the two was involved in something that they oughtn't to be involved in, and that it was done willfully and with intent, you really want to reconsider that position. Because I'll take a few broken arms and limbs if it takes it.
Let's drop it right now. All of us. Okay? We have much more pressing things to worry about. And frankly, I would rather not have to get my stance involved when it comes to this kind of magic. So, something happened. We saw it. We know it happened. And it ain't gonna happen again. Right, kid?
Nope.
Good. Moving on, then. So, we believe there might be some kind of link between a Chimera bomb and maybe the entire land getting shifted, changed, something that has to do with the readers. We don't know how, we don't know why, and we still are completely clueless. But at least we are closer to that imagination factory. Right?
Right, yeah, well, so what then is our next course of investigation to figure out why the supplies were being held up here, right? That's what we were originally coming to Imagination for.
We
Yes.
were, but there's also another factor to it, too. If we can get in there, yes, we can try to figure out what's wrong with it, but also we can stock up. We can get a lot for ourselves, especially if we have to journey real far away. Which
That doesn't
happens.
help me at all.
You can't use it at all?
It's not a
Doesn't it
thing.
help any of your capabilities?
No.
I mean, not like I use it very much either, but it could certainly help some of us. It's just a supply run. And maybe if we figure out what's going on the side, that's good too, I guess.
Should we talk to
Bobbin?
Bobbin?
Yeah,
Yes,
Bobbin's
yes,
real far
Bobbin.
away.
No,
Bobbin was
no.
coming here.
Bobbin's, yes, exactly. Bobbin's partner was Bobbin's, their partner. What's her name? They're here. And they do, and we could talk. Especially since we have questions about that tent and like why they don't know anything about oratory, not oratory.
You know what?
clock
Actually,
underground.
you know what?
Boy, you really did rest
Let's
your eyes,
rest.
didn't you?
I
Why
feel like
don't
maybe
we
I need more
go
rest.
actually rest? Okay?
Was anything I just said invalid?
It was incomprehensible.
Everything you are currently doing is out of line. Go rest.
Fine.
2. Come here.
Yep.
You genuinely had no idea what you were doing.
I didn't. I thought that you had to do it on purpose. I didn't know that you could just use Chimera. I had no idea.
All right, but did you feel different when you did it? Did you feel like evil or something, like you were going all crazy and dark and like any of that sort of stuff that they say happens when somebody uses it?
I mean, it stung a bit. It didn't. It felt weird.
Did you feel the chill down your spine?
No.
You said it stung.
See, you could
it
be
hurt.
wrong about all of this. You could
could
have
be.
something totally different explanation than what you're thinking.
And I really, really hope that's what this is. Because once you start doing that, you don't get out of it. Ever.
I don't want. I don't want to use. I was told, even as a little kid, I was told, you don't mess with Chimera. You don't poke it. You don't mess with it. You don't mess. No, it was bad. You don't mess with it.
Okay. I just had to be sure, because if you are using it, then
I mean, unless it's possible to use it, but I don't want more power. I don't.
it's not always about that. It's just anything. Anything you want enough. You lean into it hard enough, you want it bad enough. Start going down real bad paths.
Wait a minute, back up a little bit here. So you're saying that if you want something bad enough,
Well, it's not. You have to. I don't know. I was under the impression you had to try. Okay, you had to try to do this sort of thing, but it's always people who are desperate. You know,
yeah.
people that things aren't going very well, so they look to more unethical sources, and they tend to get out of hand and become problems for everyone. And
Well, I must say that since we began this whole journey, this is the first thing you've said that's actually struck me as even remotely interesting, Broker. I'll have to look
Thanks.
a bit more into this Chimera.
You don't want to look into it. Chimera's bad.
Yes, so we've heard.
heck, I've seen that it's bad.
Yeah.
Because when you have people that are fucked up enough from Chimera, they ain't people anymore. And I've had to put down my fair share.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Be careful.
Oh, I can't use it anyway.
Don't look into it. It's not worth it.
I would venture to say that you know exactly nothing about how much any particular thing might be worth to me.
Enlighten me.
Oh, no. I think we'll just leave it where it is for right now. I just have some things to think about, something to mull over, as it will, with this new information that I had not had previously. Very well. So let's move on to our plans going forward.
Well,
So next course of action would be to make our way to the Imagination Factory, yes? Is that what we're doing once old Sugar Nose over here wakes up?
That's the idea. Yeah.
It's not always. You could just ingest it if you want. That's how
Yeah,
the
yeah.
dumb happened.
Right, no,
I just
know,
want to
That's what
clarify
it's more about.
that
Yeah.
like, you know, you can do.
Oh, I
you
know.
can
We
do
saw the
sugar
whole eat a stick of gum
You
action.
can-
So we
you
know
can
that
do
it's not
sugar
always.
however you want.
Right.
Any drug will do.
The idea is we're going to the factory.
All right.
That's the plan for tomorrow. We will work out everything else afterwards.
Yes. So how far are we from the factory? How long is it going to take us to get there? And what's going to be our course of action once we arrive there? How are we going to present ourselves? How are we going to approach this? Perhaps we might want to, I don't know, come up with a plan rather than just fly into that all half-cooked.
Well, I don't know how guarded it is, but I imagine it's probably. It's either guarded well or it's not guarded at all, depending on how they view it. I've never been there, but we can't sneak in unless it's just going to be the two of us, and I don't think that's the best idea. I don't know if they'll just let anyone in. I doubt that they'll just let anyone in. But I don't have.
They'll let me in, Captain of the King's Guard. They
You're
will
supposed to
let
be asleep.
me in. Well, it is hard to sleep when you are
Fucked up on sugar. Yeah, go to bed.
driveling over yourselves. They're gonna let me in. It's gonna be fine. I'll go in, do some recon, then I'll meet back up with you all. So you like to have your little secret meetings anyway. And I'll tell you what's going on. And we'll figure out a plan.
Are you sure any of us should be split up? Just off on one?
Maybe it's a good idea. We look like a bunch of fucking criminals. You don't. You can walk right in there, get exactly
Well,
what
with
we
that
need.
outfit.
We can change the fucking outfit.
Can you do the on me? Great. It's settled. No? Can you?
I mean,
Maybe.
I've never tried on someone else before.
Let's give it a whirl.
Let's give it a whirl.
Okay.
We're trying this right now.
Yeah.
Is the sun still up?
Yeah. I think no. I think will be will, because I think that like at this point, doing magic on another person, their magic is going to interact with it a little bit, and I think that's more fun for me than giving a passive opposition.
Yeah.
So just roll against each other.
All right.
Go for it.
That's 1, 2. Okay, so I have 5. That's a 5.
Whoa.
Shit for that.
I don't think you'd have to roll really well.
Yeah.
This is 2.
It's a 2. No. Okay, you tell me what happens because you have the success here. My
Yeah.
librarian opinion is like it's weird and doesn't quite work the way that you want it to.
Yeah.
But
if
also
you-
like a little bit anxious about using
Yeah,
any imagination at this
yeah.
present moment in time.
Well, I mean, then do you even use it?
Yeah.
Then that's the question is like, do you just fake it?
I feel like you probably just fake it.
Yeah, cool.
Like-
Oh no.
Sorry.
I got doohickeys in your bag.
I can change mine.
Blinks on the ground. You took all my doohickeys.
I do. I have your doohickeys.
Pulls out entire box.
Yeah, there's an entire box of
doohickeys.
doohickeys.
Okay.
And we'll decide what that looks like later. I think this is where we're going to leave you. You're like looking at
Yeah.
them and trying to figure out which ones, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
I am going to end the session today because I think that's a perfect ending spot. So, thank you for watching Health Hits Experience. Music and sound effects provided by Sirenscape and Abby Kopic. Thank you to Molly Cook, Abby McCauley, and Emma Richardson in the control room. Special thanks to Community Access Media for the use of their facilities and equipment. And thanks to you for watching. We will see you next week. Goodbye.